Hey everyone, welcome to Math 373 Summer 2023. So this is a quick 8-week session for Math 373, all online, asynchronous. My name is Andrew Halsup, and I'll be your instructor for this class. And so I'm just going to, in this video, give you a little tour of the class and what to expect and that sort of thing. So let's get started. I'll share my screen with you and show you some things. So the first thing is you want to be able to get to Canvas, which I know many of you have already done that. So this is the main Canvas page. Everything you need for the class is here. And before you begin, make sure to read through this first page, right? The front page has all the information that you'll need, also from the welcome email, similar, and also read through the class syllabus. Okay, so get those things done first. Next, you'll want to set up your account, which again, many of you already have done that. That's your MyLab account. In order to do that, you're clicking on MyLab and Mastering from the main menu. When you do that, you'll be given some options. So click Open MyLab. You have to agree to the terms. And then if you already have a MyLab account, you can enter in your username and password. Make sure to, if you've used it before, sign out from your old account and then re-sign in with your username and password so it doesn't keep putting you into the previous class or something like that. Or clear your data on your computer, clear your cookies, that kind of thing. That helps in any interference you have. But otherwise, if you've never used MyLab at this stage, you'll be creating an account, create your username, password, all of that, and then you'll be able to get access to your account. It will give you 3 options, which hopefully you'll get to this page. Access code is if you bought the materials through the bookstore, which is not recommended unless you really have to, because that's the most expensive. If you can just use a credit card, that's your best way to do it. And then you have 2 options. You only need 18 weeks. This course is only 8 weeks, so 18 is plenty. If for some reason you want the 24-month pass, 2 years, you can do that. But my recommendation is just doing the 18-week access. Okay. If you're waiting for payment, or funds, down at the bottom here is where you'll see get temporary access. So you have access to everything for 2 weeks. And then once you have your funds, you can create a permanent account, but everything will be saved for what you did during those 2 weeks. Okay. Once you have that all done, then your account is set up and you're in, right? I'll show you what you'll see when you go in. So, well, let's go back to the main page now. So now you have your MyLab all set up. Now everything you have access to. Okay. So all of your materials for this class is going to be in modules, right? So there's not a lot here, right? I can go through each heading and show you what's there. So home is this. Announcements, I'll be giving you weekly announcements about what's due, helpful tips, additional videos, resources. So check out the announcements, exam details, all of that. Make sure to be checking those announcements frequently. You can set up your account so that you get notifications when I send out a new announcement that will go to your email, so you're not missing anything. That's a good idea. You just do that under your account. Make sure you're getting those notifications for announcements, important stuff under announcements. Next, most of the time you'll be going to modules. So if I click on modules, here's the entire class. Right at the top are all of our class notes. So if I click on class notes, here's everything for the entire semester. You'll see you have both just the blank notes and completed notes. Okay. Either one is helpful. My recommendation is to use the blank notes, watch my videos, and then take notes on the blank notes as you watch the videos. That's the way the course is designed. Right here, if you want to just download the entire packet on one PDF, that's available, or you can download each section at a time. All of these notes are also printed out and available to you if you go to the main ARC campus. Go to Howard Hall Office 109, which is my office. On the door, there's some baskets there. Help yourself to a packet of all of these notes printed. So got all the notes for the summer. So go back to modules. These are just backup videos. All these videos are included in the coursework as you go down. This is just if you want to rewatch something or look at it all in one sort of link, then they're there. But what you really want to do is be watching the videos in order as you go through the material. So notice you get a point for watching the video. Watch it here, not here, because you'll get the credit, the point for watching it here. Okay. Once you watch the video, you go on to the assignment. And then that's just going to be the structure. Watch the videos and do the assignment. Videos, assignment, videos, assignment. Again, the videos are just me going through those notes in preparation for the assignment. Okay, so that's the structure of the class. Pretty much it's all videos and assignments. Occasionally you'll come to a quiz, like at the end of a chapter, or maybe half chapter, right? Those are 25 points. Occasionally you'll run into a discussion post. So that's where you're going to just post whatever it says to post about, and then make sure to reply to 2 other students for full credit. Okay, so each post is 10 points, 6 points for your original post, and then 2 points for each reply that you do. Okay, and that's all of the things until you get to exams. There's just 2 exams. There's a midterm, you have a practice midterm, and then the actual midterm. And then there's a final exam. Okay, at the end. So everything's here. The semester goes, or the summer, I guess, goes fast. So if you can, feel free to work ahead. You don't have to wait for these deadlines to complete things, right? So all this is due June 8th. You can do it now and then move on to the next one, right? So the faster you can work, that way if you run into some conflicts later in your summer, you're ahead of the game and you won't be turning in anything late. So work ahead if possible. I know it's fast. I know there's a lot of homework. So hit the ground running and try to get ahead of the deadlines if you can. Okay, so that's the basic structure of the class. You're not going to miss anything as long as you're going through modules, right? It's all here. There's nothing else besides what's here in modules. Okay, it's all in order, right? So it's pretty easy to follow and not miss anything. Now there's another way to access all of these assignments, and that's if you go into the MyLab website. And now that you have access to it, you could just click right here, MyLab and Mastering. And what it's going to do is just, I have to sign in real quick. It will bump you right to this page here, right? And so there's the list of everything as well. The only thing that you will not see here is discussion posts, because those are specifically housed in Canvas, but everything else is here. Okay, so some students like to just go and click on MyLab and then access all the assignments here. Okay, it's the same stuff. Okay, and then also if you do this, if you go into MyLab, you have some extra things that are available. This gradebook, although the Canvas gradebook will be accurate as well, I like this gradebook better because it breaks it down. But I mean, either one is fine, but you have the gradebook. If they don't match, let me know, because there's probably going to be an error somewhere. When I keep tabs on that, but if you see something that seems a little funny, let me know and I'll fix it. Also, you have your e-text, right? So there's your textbook. If you want to look through the textbook pages, that's here in MyLab. And then this is a pretty sweet little section here. It's called Multimedia Library. So let's say you're working on the first section, 5.1, and just click all for media type. Find now, and it's going to give you a bunch of other stuff that's available to you. So you watch my video, you do look at the notes, and you still feel like you need some extra help, check out the multimedia library. There's the section in the textbook. There's an additional video. This is the publisher's video. It's not me, it's the publisher's video for that section, right? So there's an additional video to check out. There's a little PowerPoint presentation you can look at. And then there's all these additional examples that are all, 2 to 5 minutes long, right? So if you're just having trouble with converting between angle measures, you can watch that little video for some additional examples. Okay, so multimedia library, super helpful if you're getting stuck. It's like your little tutor there. Okay. Otherwise, as you're doing homework, some more details about the homework. So let's say we're doing section 5.1. You do have to watch the video before you have access to this. But let's just randomly click on a question. So let's say you're trying to find the complement and the supplement of a given angle. Okay, so you're just going to be typing in your answers, and it's pretty user-friendly as you do it. It will tell you immediately if you're right or wrong. If you're wrong, you do have another chance at it. Actually, you get 3 tries before it completely marks you wrong. So that's my second try. Here's my final check, and then it's going to give me the correct answer. A little red marking means I don't have credit for this question now. And then let's try the part B of this. 23 is not right, but I'm going to try it 3 times. Final check. Okay. And then gives me the correct answer for that one. So if I just close this for a minute, what I have here are the right answers. And if I click on it, it shows me what I answered, the wrong answer, right? So this one, 129 is correct. I click on it. That's my incorrect answer that I gave, okay? So now I don't have credit for this question. However, I can do a similar question. Similar just is going to give you a new number, but it's the same context. And then I can try that one. If I get that one right, then I'll get credit for the question. So you can keep trying these questions until you get 100%, basically, right? There's no limit, so just keep trying them until you understand it. That's the whole point of homework, just getting extra practice where you need it. If you're really stuck, you have some tabs down here that you can get help, right? You can view an example of this question, or help me solve this specific one, or you can access the video, another video, a textbook, or ask my instructor, which is me, that will send me an email. So that's a pretty helpful thing to do. If you're really stuck and you want my help, just click ask my instructor. It's going to send me the problem you're working on, so I can see the exact numbers you're dealing with, and then I can respond to your question. So there's some helpful tabs that you can use as you're working through the homework. Okay. Quizzes are going to be designed a little bit differently. So when you get to a quiz, oops, that's the wrong one. When you get to a quiz, you have to do the entire quiz all at once, and then you hit submit, and then it'll tell you your score. Okay, but quizzes you can do over. You just have to do the entire quiz again. Even if you've got like 9 out of 10 of them right, you got to do all 10 questions again, right, to get credit for the quiz, right? So, but you have unlimited attempts, and only your highest quiz goes in the grade book. So take it multiple times until you're satisfied with your score, and that's how that's designed. It's kind of like little practice tests, really, kind of getting you ready for that midterm. Okay, so that's about all I have to say right now for homework. Really, you just have to get in here and start playing around with it, and getting the ball rolling. And then if you have questions as you go, just let me know. If I go back to our Canvas shell, right, that's about it as far as what you need to be doing this summer. So make sure to check announcements, go through the modules so you don't miss anything. Click get into MyLab, where all your additional resources and assignments are, right? If you want to know your grade, here's another spot that you can go to. So you can go into MyLab and click that grade book, or you can just go here and click grades. Okay. Other than that, one thing I didn't mention is the orientation. So make sure that gets done by this Wednesday. You have to get 100% on each of those assignments to stay in the class. I have a long list of wait list students and people emailing me daily trying to get into this class. So if a student doesn't complete the orientation by Wednesday, it's an auto drop and I go to the next person on the wait list to fill this class. We gotta do it fast because this semester or this summer goes fast. So anyway, hope you enjoy the class. Let me know if you have questions. I'm pretty quick at responding to email. So if you have anything, send me an email. That's the best way. I'll respond as soon as I possibly can. And we'll just keep on going from there. Okay. Hope you have a good summer and I will talk to you later. Bye.